Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I am trying to channel the man that I know that sings this song.
George Ezra.
En millones, esto es un cuento de millones a mi Barcelona. Barcelona. Oh, sí.
All right, that's good.
Do you know what that is?
No,
You know
that was
what
not
that
the
is?
song I was thinking of.
Do you know where it's from?
Barcelona.
Do you know where that song is from?
No.
The Cheetah Girls 2 movie when they go to Barcelona.
Oh my gosh. You
God.
gotta strand like a man.
Don't you know?
Free your
That's when he comes in
mind.
at the end.
Oh my god.
That guy that they meet in there, he's like, Ali, Barcelona. And there also is another movie. Oh, wait, that's Rome. Never mind.
Well,
The Lizzie McGuire movie. Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
Bye. Never mind. Bye.
well, Sid's back from Barcelona.
And I am jet lagged as hell, but I am here. Hi.
She's looking a little. Just kidding.
I know my
You're
like
just like-
I have a lazy eye right now. It was so much fun. I can't even express to you. It's weird because when you travel overseas, and I've only done it like, well, I guess twice, and you
Where
feel
else
like
have you been overseas?
well, I've been to Madrid and
Oh,
I've been to
yes.
Florence,
Okay.
and then
Now
I think-
this trip.
yeah, and then this trip, which is weird. I went to Spain and Italy again, but
Yeah.
completely different experiences.
What was your favorite place?
My favorite place was Positano, Italy, by far, by far.
Okay, I've been there and I called it Positano. Am I doing it wrong?
Yes.
Positano.
Positano.
What-
Positano.
how do you say it?
Positano.
It's Positano?
Positano, yeah.
Not Positano. Yeah, that sounds so wrong now that it's coming out of my
They keep
mouth.
looking at you probably like,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm like, so how long have you lived in Positano?
Oh God, the cringe.
Ew.
I will say everyone was, majority of people were extremely nice, but sometimes when people notice that you're American, sometimes, everywhere, they're like, who the hell is this bitch? They won't even talk to you.
Yeah.
They won't even talk to you,
At
or
least
they're like,
you somewhat blended in with
A
your
little bit.
brown hair.
yeah.
I was bright blonde when I was there, and
Okay.
people were like, "Ugh,
You're like,
this
wholly
American girl.
American.
And I like wanted to take like a few pictures, you
Okay,
know?
yeah.
And then I just felt like the American girl taking selfies and Instagram photos. I'm like, God,
This is
kill me
interesting.
now.
My friend, or my sister's friend told her that he thinks, and they're like his friends and him from Spain think that Americans are just super selfish because they
Yeah.
take photos of themselves all the time.
Yeah, they're probably like, this
And
makes
no,
no
seriously.
sense.
He's like, he's told her that, and she's like, "Oh, you guys don't do that?" And he's like, "No, not really, unless you're like an influencer, which is not 100% of the population." You know what I mean? I was like,
It's
"Oh,
like
that's kind of
the-
interesting."
The average Joe is taking pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only the average Joe too.
Yeah. Our guests just got here, so we should quick shoot them a text and tell them
I'll
to
tell them.
hang out in the car. In the
I'm gonna
meantime,
say, hang for a sec, gals.
yes. Y'all, we have such fun guests on today. You were going to freak the fuck out. But first, we
Freaky.
obviously have to do our straight cannon moments and whatnot. Do you have, Sid, as you're sending this text, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any straight cannon moments that happened on the trip?
Okay.
that you want to share?
Okay.
Because I want to hear.
I have a few. I feel like I didn't puke or get too drunk when I was like, you know what I mean,
Love
while I was
that.
there. That's good though, right?
Just
Because especially like sometimes when you're with your family and the limoncello's pouring and you're like, oh my God.
You wanna know
I'm, like,
why?
hungover. Why?
Because the pasta and cheese was just absorbing it all.
Literally, I told Soph, I'm like, I am a piece of cheese and meat and bread right now, and it was soaked in a little wine. I'm not kidding you. Wine, literally, if you've been to, like, wine is cheaper than water, which is absurd. And you drink it every meal except for breakfast. And if you want to have it for breakfast, you can, for sure. For me, I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. But
Speaking of that, really quick.
what?
I think it's interesting. We just talked about this in the kitchen, but how laid back that society is, and how it's like, if I could move anywhere, it would probably be overseas, somewhere like Italy or Spain, just
Oh my God,
because
yeah.
hustle culture is not glamorized. It is. What did you say to me in the kitchen? They work.
They lived. Sorry.
Yeah.
They say that we live to work
Yes.
and they work to live.
Yeah. And I just loved that part of traveling.
I think that they actually live a fulfilled life in whatever they have.
Yes.
And we're always striving that a fulfilled life is something that we don't have, and they are thankful for what they have. One thing too is like they look at elders as intelligent, like take care of your elders. Like they're the people like we should be tending to the first. And I feel like our society just doesn't do that. And that's something like I'm going to keep in mind, like as I get older and like just like moving forward. Another thing too is like, I had a little hiccup there. Sorry. I'm still like coming to land here. I feel like I'm like still on a plane. I'm like going like this. Whoa. I feel like they just are so sorry. I'm like, what the heck? Any job that anyone has there, they're thankful for it and they're excited about it. Like it is not weird to be a garbage man and have your friend be a hairstylist and have your friend work in the government. Like you're all on the even playing field.
It's because it's about community and like your friends and family and gathering for meals. Yeah. That's what, and they live for happiness. Yeah. They don't live for like, oh, I got to keep reaching. And I guess we're like obviously stereotyping the entire,
I know it's not the whole group.
It's just like a slower, like life is slower, you know, it's
so much slower.
And I think we can learn something from that.
Cherishing the jobs that you have. Like, why do we like subconsciously we're like, it doesn't matter what you do for work, but it's like, well, does it? Cause it kind of does in our society. So anyway, sorry, long story short, but it was just so interesting. I know we could talk about travel. I would love to talk about travel because we're both travel bugs and we're like always itching. But my straight candid moment was we stayed in Nice as well, France, and it was amazing. I will say there were a few not very nice people to us there, but that is what it is. You know what I mean? I get it because we should be there and we should be speaking the language. I completely understand. But we stayed in a really cute Airbnb. And we're leaving the first day, and we're walking to get coffee, and she's like, looks at me and she's like, God, the upstairs neighbors were so freaking loud last night. Like loud, like no, there's two of these. No, there's two of these. Hold on.
Were they
there's
banging?
2 moments. No, thank God. But no, and I was like, what do you mean? She's like, they were walking back and forth at 1:30 in the morning, pacing in their like above us in our area, and it was driving me nuts. And I go, Mom, we're staying on the top floor. And I was like, oh my God. And so I went to bed that night, and I stayed up because I was nervous. And I had felt creeped out. And this is what's weird is I told my sister, I'm like, I almost can't sleep in the room because there's a mini room within the room, and it's creeping me out. It's giving me like anxiety. Yeah. And I don't know why. It just was like this weird hobbit hole in the room. So I stayed up later around 1:30. I hear someone pacing in the hallway. It was not upstairs. Okay. And Taylor hadn't been on this conversation at all. And she goes, hey, did you guys hear somebody walking around the hallway last night? Was that you? And I'm like, holy shite. It was completely haunted. There was someone just like walking back and forth outside the door of my room. Just boom, 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 boom. And my sister was like, I was like, sounded like a dog and a human. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. Like I could hear it right outside the door. Yeah. Creepy, right?
That's creepy. That is.
I know. And
creepy.
You could probably you could probably reason for it.
Yeah.
The neighbor, even though I can't hear the neighbor, I'm like, what, Jerdy, what are you going to say?
Do you remember the episode when your mom was on and you were like, I'm ready. Like you were like summoning them or whatever. So it's about time.
Oh my God.
It's really, really strange you bring this up too. Cause I just talked about ghosts today with Plant Daddy. We were deciding if we believed in them or not, and then I told him about the episode where your mom came on, and now it's up and we're talking about it.
Wait, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
Can you
weird.
find that episode so we can quick reference it in a second? My straight candid mom is a little different.
Okay.
Okay. So I was also just doing a little traveling. I went to San Diego with Plant Daddy's family. It was a very good time.
Very serious.
Got to know the fam. And we were all hanging out in the Airbnb one day. And you know, when you travel, you eat different foods. Like I was going to say, so I was really gassy, but to be honest, I think I'm a normal, like I'm pretty gassy in general anyways.
You're supposed to toot like 90 times a day. Did you know that?
So okay, I feel a lot better about myself.
Or maybe that's what the doctor told me to make me feel normal. Okay.
Well, like I didn't realize how often I tooted until you have to hide it from someone. I'm like, oh my God. Like now I'm like so aware of when I have to fart because I don't want to like just keep blatantly farting in front of them. Like, but I'm like, but now it's a joke and I'll do it anyways. But okay, so we're all hanging out in this family room Airbnb. The whole family's chatting it up. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm next to the mom. And I really had a toot, and I wasn't going to let it happen. But you know, when you're like kind of sitting a certain position, you like sit up and like some of it leaked out. Like it just kind of came right on out.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, okay, whatever. It probably won't smell, like I'll be fine. legit 2 seconds later, like death in my nose. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, oh, fuck. I saw had his phone in his hands. So I quickly texted Plant Daddy. Everyone's like, why do you call him Plant Daddy? He doesn't care if I say his name on the podcast, but I don't know. It's just
Still,
fun,
it's
whatever.
just a thing.
It's just, I just want people to call him Plant Daddy.
Call him Plant Daddy, will
it's
ya?
funny. But so I texted Plant Daddy and I go, oh my God, I just tooted and it smells so bad. Pretend it was you.
Oh, no, you did not. You made him know you did not.
That's all I said. And literally right when the text sent and I saw him look at it, his mom goes, oh my God.
Shut the hell up.
And I'm sitting there and Pat goes, sorry.
Are you kidding?
And she's like, God damn, that smells like someone. Oh, like,
Oh my
and
God.
I was literally like, oh my God. And then there was like a conversation about tooting and like Pat talking about, oh, sorry, like I ate some stuff. It was like a full on conversation about this fart that everyone thought was and it was really mine.
Are you shitting me right now? Who was all sitting there?
The whole family said.
No, it wasn't. No.
Listen, mom, dad, sister, sister's fiance, brother, and brother's girlfriend, and me.
You let out a toot at a dangerous time.
I didn't mean to. I meant to hold it.
Oh my God.
So then we go back, like 10 minutes later, I go into the room that we're staying in, and he walks in and he's dying laughing. And I'm like, thank you so much. He goes, anytime. And I'm like, oh God. I was
he's
like,
got your back.
I know. And I go, I'm going to have to tell your family this one. Like eventually I'm just not there yet because it'll be a really funny story in like a year.
You gotta be joking right now.
Oh yeah.
How did you not turn bright red? I would have been
I
so
did.
awkward.
I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so bad. And I was like, oh God.
That's pretty cute though that he has your back to that extent.
I know. I was very happy.
Oh God, how awkward if it would have been you. They'd been like, oh,
yeah.
that's all right. It's all good.
They
It stinks. It happens though.
they made me feel so comfortable. Like I guarantee they would have been like, oh yeah, that's funny. Like me too. Like I don't know, but still.
Oh, Sophie.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't know that the tutor was you.
Oh God, yeah. They probably. I mean, I hope they don't listen, but maybe they'll. know
Oh Lord, have
someday,
mercy.
Right?
I had one more thing that popped in my head that you'll
Okay.
think is funny.
Okay. And then we got to let these
yeah,
guests.
no,
in.
yeah,
they're
they're-
probably like, excuse
They're
us.
like, excuse us, why you make me wait?
They're like, we showed up on time for once.
I know,
Now-
literally. I feel that right now.
Okay.
We were in Barcelona. We were in a hotel,
Okay.
and Jordan and I were taking a nap, and our door was closed. So this all looks horrible. And we hear a woman. We hear a woman who clearly was with someone else, just like the most absurd moaning,
Oh yeah.
absurd, like literally like a movie. And
Those
it went on.
Italian lovers though, yo.
I know. Well, no, this is in Barcelona.
Those Barcelona lovers are so passionate.
They are. They love each other in the streets. Everyone makes out there. I love it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's so sexy.
Right?
Yeah, it was sexy.
It's because they live in the moment.
Live in the moment, people. God. But she was like making all these noises, and it was like an hour, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm trying to sleep, whatever.
hour.
And I get up out of bed, and I walk over to my mom's room, and I'm like, do you hear that? And she's like, oh good God. Oh good God. I thought I was hearing you guys. Oh good God. She was so uncomfortable. She thought we were just, and it was me for that long.
I would
with
be
my mom in the room next door.
flabbergasted if it was
Oh my
Sid
God.
making sexual moaning noises for an hour.
Well, I'm like, Mom, who do you think we are? You're right next door. It's 3 p.m. No.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh my
So
word.
can you have sex with your boyfriend if you're on a family vacation with their family, or you're with or he's with your family?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can.
You just got to be quiet.
You have to be careful.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful.
and fast.
I will say I'm less paranoid,
Mm-hmm.
and Jordan is much more paranoid about that.
Yep.
He's like, oh my
Same.
God, oh
That
my
was
God, oh
the
my God, oh
same.
my God, oh my God.
It was the same instance.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow. I was like, let's do it somewhere crazy. And that didn't work.
Shower's a good one because
You could just be safe about it. Just be safe.
That is
just,
so
Just
funny.
hold your, cover your mouth. I don't know. Just be quiet.
Sneaky.
You're like,
Yeah,
yes.
sneaky. Ooh, I love that.
Jordy, do you have a straight can of moment?
Yes. I fucking hate April Fool's Day. I got played so hard so
Why?
many times. So many times. like you. Well, one, I'm just trusting and gullible in general.
Yeah, I would love to do April Fools with you.
Oh my God, I forgot it was April Fools too. So that's what I was just like, wait, what? People were just saying the most extreme shit.
Like what?
Like my friends had pregnancy scares, or one
Oh,
of my friends was gonna
gosh.
come visit. I'm just like, they're sending voice messages. But the biggest is I was driving my uncle's car and someone just rear-ended the fuck out of me. Like,
No.
it was-
Actually?
yeah, this was like 2 weeks ago. I dropped him off at the airport and someone just hit me. Totally wasn't my fault. Like I was at a complete stop.
Oh my
But
God.
anyway, I come into work and my uncle's like, hey, have the police been in contact with you? They're like, the other person's trying to blame it on you. The insurance isn't filing the claim. And I'm freaking out. They're like, they said you were texting when driving. I was like, no, my phone was dead. Just all kinds of shit. And I was just freaking out. And then he was like, by the way, April Fools. I was just like,
Your
fuck
uncle?
you. Yeah, my uncle.
He was
I'm
in on
just
this?
sweating. Yeah, it was him. Well, no, not the crash, but he was.
Oh no, I know, but that,
like-
but I rammed
That'd be
behind
a-
your car.
yeah,
April
that'd be a
Fools,
hell
buddy.
of an April Fool's joke.
God,
Hey,
that's a.
Hey, I totaled your car. April Fools.
Oh my God! Wait, okay, I would have. No, not
No,
nice.
it was a tough April Fool's.
I was
Taking it way too far, buddy.
I was waiting for your mom to open up an envelope that's about your STDs and her being like, you have chlamydia, but actually this time, like, wouldn't that be a good one?
Oh,
Your
that would
That's
be
mom
something
should
she
write
would
it.
do
Yeah.
too. Damn
Yeah.
it, Ruth.
Your mom.
I love your mom.
I love your mom. Your mom is so freaking
She's the
funny.
best.
Jackson, that is too much for me. April Fools. Thank God I forgot about it this year because I would have gotten a little wigged
I
out.
literally coached class April Fools 3 classes and I didn't play any jokes because I forgot it
You
was April
should
Fools.
have.
Well, I literally
Dang
woke
it.
up at 5 a.m. and then I'd show up. I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
"Oh."
You're like not thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Should we do the intro when they get on the podcast? For now, let's just
Yeah.
bring these ladies on.
Surprise, surprise. I wonder who
Surprise,
we're bringing on.
surprise.
Are you ready to rumble? Because this is gonna happen.
I think
Okay, ready? We're jumping in. We're doing this. Okay, they have arrived. They're here. And who is that I'm talking about? Minny Hustlers.
Minny Hustlers.
Yes, doggy dog.
Hey,
And in low.
hey,
And in low.
hey.
And in low. And in low. In the
Oh
house.
my. Okay, how about we shut up? Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Did you know that we had asked our listeners a few times, like, who should we have on as guests? Like, and knowing that, like, majority of our audience is in the Minneapolis area, they were saying Minny Hustlers like over and over again. Yeah, and we were like, little do they know they're already coming on.
They
dog.
come
It's already
in.
been coordinated.
We've wanted you guys on for a while and it just like finally fell into place. So
Literally.
here we are. To differentiate your voices, can we get an intro, elevator pitch, and then same with you, Lo?
Yeah, good luck.
Keep it close.
Oh,
there you
sorry.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, act
This
like
is
it.
Anne speaking. Thank you for having us on. Spit and solve. Wow.
No, your elevator.
You gotta say
your
about yourself.
Who are
elevator
you?
pitch.
I'm the brunette.
No,
No.
who are you as a person? What?
I get
You're
that.
Anne. You
I am
work at
Anne.
X. You are
Oh,
a part of Minny
okay.
Hustlers. You started it. La, la,
You're
la.
not.
I am
just
Anne.
Minny
I
Hustler.
am the brunette of the Minny Hustlers.
There it is.
I work as a guardian ad litem in child protection for the state of Minnesota. Very flexible schedule, so it kind of helps us with our Minny Hustler stuff. If I work late at night, we work in the morning or whatever it is. It's very flexible. That's my full-time job with Hustlers on the side, which is also 40 plus hours a week.
Yep.
I'm Lo. I'm the blonde and I'm older. And
Adds that
6
in.
months.
gotta put it in.
Gotta put it in there.
Exactly 6 months. Very different, normal day-to-day job. I'm corporate America, work in marketing, so that's kind of where we get the marketing from here and there. And I love my 9 to 5. I love it. I don't have to take it on the weekend. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
And
nice.
what is Minny Hustlers?
That's a loaded question.
Well,
Where should we
Who
start?
are we?
I
Like,
just
how about
realized.
this?
Yeah.
I just realized that we just said we haven't even explained what
No,
you
we
guys,
didn't
who
want
you guys
to.
are. So
How about
Oh,
this?
yeah.
I'll say what I think it is because
Cool.
Well, no,
Oh.
because they were
Okay.
like, that's
Yeah.
a loaded question.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
you can add on to it because to me on the outside looking in, Minny Hustlers, you guys are a group of 2 Minneapolis women who are kicking ass and just bringing people along on your workout journey. Whether that be like bulking, whether it be cutting, whatever it is, like whatever it is, and just helping people realize that the gym is less intimidating. That's what I see from the outside looking in. And that's why we like obviously love you guys, but we're also friends. So kind of have to love you. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's spot on. We always say, like, I feel like our main goal and what people come to us and thank us for is like the inspiration and the motivation. Like they see us going to the gym every day and they're like, they made it, we're going to make it. And that's what's most important in the overall healthy lifestyle. And just making those habits is a big thing that we try to come across.
Yeah, and I feel like something that a lot of people don't understand is this is our life before Instagram, right? The only thing that really changed was us having social media. Like, we've always been best friends. We've always gone to the gym. We've always gone through these bulking, cutting phases. We just now have a lot of people watching us do it.
And what sparked it? When did this start? Give us the rundown. You
Yeah,
haven't said
how did
this
it-
before.
Oh.
I haven't heard
We
it.
got it
but
down. We got this
We do
down.
have this
All
down.
right, let's hear it.
In November of 2020, when the gym shut down for 4 weeks, we had so many friends and family being like, what do you guys do for your workouts? Especially now that there's no gym. Like, what the heck are we going to do? And we had everything like already planned out, what we've done during COVID when we're at home. And so we just put it into a cute program and send it out, made our Instagram for free, a 4-week gym guide for followers. And we're like, oh, friends and family can just follow along. We decided this 24 hours before it came out. So we had no plans of like what we're going to post. Like, then all of a sudden people are like, can you post the workouts every day? We're like, sure. And then it just kind of took off to more than family and friends.
Mini Hustlers was not planned at all. We texted our friends, I think, again, 24 hours before. And we're like, should we start an Instagram? What do you guys think of this name?
Yeah, because we were like, should we just post on our personal? Because we're just thinking friends and family, like, just want to see what to do when they're at home, when the gyms are shut down. And they're like, no, make an Instagram. But it's so funny thinking back, like, we had no plans of like what we were going to post or what we were going to do.
Yeah.
Like,
And we have posted every single
day
day.
since.
Every single day.
Sometimes
Holy
2 times
crap.
a day.
My jaw is
How?
dropped because me and Sid cannot keep up with posting 3 social posts.
Yeah.
a week.
Every single that's
Consistency.
yeah.
How do you do that? How do you stay consistent? Seriously.
It's passion. I think it's what we love to do. It doesn't feel like people are like, you work 2 jobs. I'm like, yeah, but it's what you love to do. It doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like it gets us excited. Are people going to like this workout? You know, what do they want to see? And it's fun for us to be able to help people, you know? And I feel like we're really lucky we're in, you know, that field of fitness that we are able to help people. So, you know, it sounds so cheesy, but it's not for us. It's for others, right?
Yeah.
We're not posting a free workout every single day for ourselves. We're posting it to help people. And I think that keeps us going a lot more than for us. When we post our cute bikini pics, maybe that's for ourselves.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know, that's the hard work paying off. But I feel like it just,
Yeah.
it's part of habit. It's all about creating
That's
habits.
what I was going to say. It's totally habit now, and like just planning out all of April. Like, this is what we're going to post. We haven't had an ab or a hit. Let's make sure that we give that to our followers because they love the abs and the hit. But just planning ahead and like making time to do that. Like earlier today, we were planning ahead, filming for at-home workouts for people that needed that. So
I think it'd be interesting to hear a little bit more of like the behind the scenes, just because a lot of this is, we'll go back to the fitness stuff because I have a few things to say about that too. But I think it'd be interesting because I don't think you've really chatted about this yet either. And I know that a lot of listeners probably follow you guys, if not at Mini Hustlers, obviously on
Literally.
Instagram.
Follow them.
But so what do you guys meet once a week? Do you meet twice a week? Who manages Instagram? Who does the DMs? Like, give us like your plan of attack, your workflow. I think it'd be really interesting to hear.
we always say we wish we had like a videographer with us 24/7
All the time.
Yeah, because it's majority behind the scenes. You know, like we're on our story all the time, but it's not showing our real life. But if we don't hear, for example, if we don't hear from each other for like 5-10 minutes, I'm not exaggerating. Like, it's like, okay, what's going on? Like, is she napping? Is she in a meeting?
Yeah,
You know, like-
it is an all
Like,
day
we are
session.
constantly talking.
Yeah, all day, all day. What's next? What are you gonna post? Are you posting your lunch?
Did you see the email? When can we meet with these people?
What's
when
the
can
collab
we film?
date? Yeah, it is all day. There's a lot that goes into it. Like if I am not doing my 9 to 5, I am hustling literally.
Yeah.
You are
Making
literally a
TikToks,
hustler.
making reels, making
Yes.
workouts, making outfit plans.
Collaborations, calls, kickoff calls, just everything. A lot goes into it more. And I think that this is a little secret of the trade. We do a lot of things ahead of time. So sometimes we film in the moment, but a lot of times, like my favorite thing at the gym is like tunnel vision, get it done. right? Like I don't want to be whipping out my camera a lot. And it's not a big deal. It's not that I'm embarrassed, but like I want to kick ass on my set. Like I want to PR and I don't want to have to worry about, bringing out my camera and, so a lot of the times it's the same workouts that we've done, but we'll go all on one day and film them. Mm-hmm. So if you've seen us at LA, you see us change outfits.
Oh my gosh. Oh, smart. Smart. How long do you take? Like, how long does it take you to do that?
Depends on how many workouts. It can be up to 5 hours.
Yeah. Like back when we have trips coming up and stuff like that, when we have to take time, it can be 4 to 5 hours of 8 different outfits, 8 different workouts.
Yep.
LA is where you go?
LA or
Crunch.
Crunch Fitness.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Love
that.
us some Crunch sometimes.
Yeah. People always say, why not Lifetime? You guys can definitely go to Lifetime. We're like, no, it's our stomping grounds. You get comfortable with places and you make a gym fam and they support us. They don't question our outfit changes. I don't know.
They don't bug you. Yeah, I get it.
Sometimes they bug you.
But sometimes they do a little bit. They're
Sometimes
like in
they
your
bug.
business a little bit, probably. But
You have your days.
I think we could learn a few things from you guys because like Sid and I, there are parallels, which is also kind of why we wanted to have you guys on because you guys are friends owning a business. We're friends owning a business. And me and Sid are a little more like we try to plan ahead a little bit, but it'd be really cool to have like a month planned out like that. Like that'd be awesome.
It's not sexy. I have it in like a word nope. Like Callan would just be ticked if she saw what we did.
Oh yeah.
But we do it. So
but it works.
It works.
You
It
get your
works.
shit done.
Yeah.
And we get it. Like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
And that's
you
what
guys,
matters.
You can still vacation and do all your shit. Like you guys are always like I feel like you're always in a different state. Coming from someone who's also always in a different state, I swear to God.
And you're
but
also
like you guys always get to go to like Vegas and Florida and Arizona. I'm like, I want
We go hard.
I love that. You were just in Vegas, by the way.
Yeah.
We were.
Was it your sister's bachelorette?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was it fun?
It was
I
so
love
fun.
Vegas.
Wait, you
It's like a movie.
you were a Vegaser. Totally,
yeah.
right?
You guys
Yeah.
seemed like you had a
A
time.
of fun.
Lots of
Yeah,
fun.
we have Vegas recommendations on our post.
We do.
We got things. We try and keep it
I
balanced.
actually love Vegas though. But isn't that interesting that you guys are like the mini hustlers and like the workout gals and everything, and you can show that you can actually go out and go hard and like have fun or like eat out or do whatever the heck you want to do, and you can still maintain
balance,
your
baby.
weekend balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have, I mean, if we didn't do that things, would we have probably like a crazier, tighter physique? Probably, like when we cut, but we don't, we want to have the fulfilling moments in life. Life's too short to care about just your body. Right.
Yeah.
And I think through different phases, just last night, I got a margarita and I got a like raspberry margarita where right now I'm doing that. But in a few months, I'll just do vodka water. Like I'm still going to drink, but you just make a better choice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some travel tips you have? Like, I have 2 questions. I'm going to have you answer both. So I'm going to ask 2 right now. Travel tips in general, like if you do you track your macros then when you're going on vacations? Because I know when you're doing cutting or bulking. So by the way, if y'all don't know, bulking is eating in a calorie surplus. Gaining muscle, putting on the muscle, cutting, you're eating in a deficit. So you do have to track your calories / macros for that. So when you travel on the weekends and you're doing these trips, do you guys still track? And how do you do that when you're traveling?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Do you want me to start?
You can go. Yep.
So for our bulk, not really. To be honest, we could be doing a cleaner bulk. I wouldn't say we're doing a straight up dirty bulk, but we're definitely not clean.
Messy.
Yeah, we're a little messy. So no, we don't really track it, but you got to remember we're so familiar with what we eat that I could tell you like how many, carbs are in a cup of rice. So when I get things, I kind of know. Cutting is a whole different story. Yes, when we travel at cutting, we will count.
Really?
Yeah, we'll bring our own snacks usually is a big thing. And then, we don't go to Spain. We go to places where we know what we're getting. Like we'll go to Chipotle. We know what we can get. And,
I see where
You
you're
also probably wouldn't plan a Barcelona trip during a cut. Like you want to make
wouldn't.
sure those cutting, like you want to be
We can figure it out. But
like if you're in Barcelona, you're gonna enjoy the food.
We're gonna have cheese.
Exactly.
a lot of cheese, a lot of meat, a lot of wine, a lot of bread. Okay.
not
Fulfilling moments.
PTSD. Okay. Fuck. God, if I hit this damn clip on the back of my head one more time, I
Smacking it.
swear to God. I'm pretty sure I broke one of the prongs too. I'm dead serious.
In
Right
your
now?
hair.
Yes. I did. Yes, I did. Where is it? I felt it. Yep. Okay.
Oh,
well,
tough.
anyway,
It's
it
broken.
doesn't matter. Such a psychopath. Okay, well, because I have to ask this because I've never done a bulk or a cut.
Yeah.
and I'm not as familiar with it. Honestly, I literally, my dad just gave me like protein powder drinks when I was like 10 because I played a lot of like high or like hit style sports, right? Like super cardio all the day, every time. And I was like a string bean this big. So it's like, I've never done any of those things. Like, yes, I like to work out. I'm getting into it more. Like, yes, I'm a fitness instructor, but I don't do those things. When you do them, do you feel like when you're bulking, do you feel weird about yourself? Like, I'm trying to ask this in a not wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, because you're getting purposefully larger, you know what I mean? Like that's the point of a bulk. It's called a bulk. And when you cut, you're like cutting that off. Is it relief? Like, what is that process? Can you talk about it? Just like how you feel?
We just talked
I know.
about
I
it.
literally. Sorry,
Also-
I know you said no feelings, but this is. I have to
this
go to
is
This
we
is
won't.
not.
Yeah.
And also for those who don't know, like why you do both of those.
Yeah.
Why you bulk.
Yeah.
Start there.
So currently we are in our last week of our bulk since January 2nd.
Holy
Hell
crap!
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
You
Oh
guys
my
look-
gosh.
You guys
So-
literally look so
Thank
good
you.
still. I will say that.
Thank you
but-
so much. So the goal is to gain strength and like we were saying, you have to eat in a calorie surplus. So with knowing our goal is to gain weight, it's a lot better for our mental health because we're knowing that we're going to gain weight. Like we're prepared. We've done this before when we've cut after and we cut off the weight. And so we're more confident, I would say. Second time around, the struggles are your clothes. Your clothes, I'm noticing it in my face a ton. Like Lo has always said she gains it in her face, and I never really did. But this, like, I can tell, no one
I was
else
gonna say
can.
nobody else can.
No one else can, and I know that. It's just like, wow, I actually look different, which is so interesting to look at pictures now. But when you're starting to get stomach aches because your clothes are too tight, you're like chafing from your sports bras, it's a whole part of the process. And we just look at our transformation pictures, our transformation videos to be like, we're doing it right. And this is what we want. And I think it's really cool that our bodies can change like this. And we're so capable of all of that. I love the process. I know it's not for everyone.
Yeah. I think going back to like why we do it, and for everyone listening, what the point is so when you gain that weight, the goal is to gain muscle, like Ann said. But when you cut, you're cutting that excess weight, but keeping that muscle. So like ultimately we want to have that leaner, stronger body that you can't really get. Like it's honestly kind of hard to gain weight. Like, I mean, we are eating a lot. You guys would be like, whoa. The first week I was like, I'm like gluttony, like shoving my face full of food.
Does it make you feel not good?
Yeah.
trying to eat all
Oh,
that food?
yeah.
That's the other thing where
It's not that fun.
Stomach aches from your clothes and from being
Yeah.
full.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
man.
your body's not used to that many carbs and digesting all of that. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's part of it.
And once you cut, that's that toned look that people think that they get from doing Pilates with long
Yes.
muscles when in
And-
reality
and
it's
two-pound
just-
weights.
2 times a week.
and 2 pound weights.
Yeah, and it's more about the actual muscle that's underneath.
Exactly. So we always look at Ann. I'm like, there's got to be muscle.
Yeah,
under
we're
there,
like,
right?
let's hope there's some muscle down there. That's the main
You
goal.
guys are ripped. You guys are strong.
We are strong. Hell yeah.
You are.
And then it would be so exciting to like when you do cut, like see what you just worked
It's
for.
so
you know?
So satisfying.
Totally.
I will
So
say, I do
satisfying.
want to flag just because you mentioned it too. You said it's not for everyone. Like for me, I have dealt with a little bit of disordered eating in the past. So like when I've tried to go through reverses or cuts, like I definitely have to be very careful about it.
Yes.
And I think with someone who's dealt with like eating disorders or disordered eating, it could be like obviously a little triggering. So like not for everyone, like you
Not for
said.
everyone.
And I remember talking to you two about this one time at Callan's house.
Sushi night.
Because, because I was like,
Yeah.
so have you guys ever dealt with like disordered eating? Because like I'm so used to like girls that I know, like, oh yeah, I have. And I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you both have been very normal with your food for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And
have
I
a good relationship with it.
It comes with, for us personally, it came with understanding the process before diving into looking good.
Yeah.
So really understanding the process. We're not doing it to look good. We're trying to understand how our bodies can change.
Yes.
So when we look at it that way, it's not like I need to, and we
Yeah,
deal
no, I
with
get
it a
it.
lot
No, I
in our
get it.
messages. I want to say that,
Yes.
like a lot. I mean, it is a daily thing. People come to us, right? And so
Especially
we're
TikTok trolls probably being like, this is not healthy, or
Yeah,
saying
you know,
certain things.
And the thing about it is like it's not for everybody, and we will be the first to tell you and everyone we do not give nutrition advice.
Yeah.
We will give tips, but we will always direct to a professional. We are not certified in that. We are certified personal trainers, and that's it. That's as far as we go. We will refer to books. We refer to a book a lot. I'm sure you know. So, do you know, Sid?
Which book?
Our fitness Bible?
The NASM Bible or something.
Thinner,
like that?
leaner, stronger.
I don't know.
The NASM Bible?
I don't know.
Thinner,
I was
leaner,
like, God damn it! Don't make me look at that thing.
No,
No.
it's just a book that we learned everything, and that's why I don't think we dealt with it. And maybe we're lucky we got into it before social media was a thing, and that's scary, but that might be a thing.
Yeah,
'Cause we're kind of
and-
older.
Definitely.
And we always talk about it. We're really
Seriously.
lucky that when we learned through the macros through thinner, leaner, stronger, to us, it was like a game. It was like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
we need to hit this. Yeah. What do we need to eat to get to that point? And once we eat that consistently, the goal is to get that thinner, leaner, stronger body. So it was
Yeah.
like a game, and you were hoping to get that end result of the body. But
Yeah,
we feel
we're
very
lucky.
blessed to be with that. And
That's you guys are lucky for that too, for sure.
is.
If
Yeah.
you took a step back and you were looking at somebody who maybe is watching you guys on Insta and wants to get into the gym and like has had all this like anxiety around her, maybe they're like inconsistent gym goer, like what advice are you giving people as like your strongest piece of advice of like go for it? Like, you know, anything, could be anything.
yeah,
Could be even like how to eat protein, it could be anything you want to.
Yeah, we always say it's the little things. Like it's not. People are really tendency to think of New Year's resolutioners, right? They go all in, right? They're gonna drink, a gallon of water. They're gonna work out 5 times a week. They're going to eat healthy. They're gonna hit their protein goal, and that's how you burn out.
Day 5, you're eating a whole pizza.
Yeah, that's how you burn out, and that's how you fail. So it's like, okay, this week let's focus on getting, 10,000 steps. That's it. They're like, well, what about, doing this? We're like, nope, 10,000 steps. And then once you create that habit, things start kind of clicking together.
And that's why you guys do your challenges,
Yes.
right?
exactly.
Boom.
Create
So
a healthy lifestyle
Yeah.
overall. Another
I'm a
big
huge
thing.
follower.
My
Oh,
neighbor just
gee.
walked by.
oh,
I know, I waved, I go, hi.
Another big
kinda like
thing
a mom
about
move.
going into the gym is we always say we highly recommend workout programs so that you know exactly what you're going to do on every day that you walk into the gym. So you're not just wandering around or looking at different machines. You know what to do. Shout out to the Mini Hustler Gym Guide. It has videos to every movement, which we have found so helpful in programs that we've done in the past from other people. So we wanted to do it for everyone else because I think
Heck
that's helps with being less intimidated.
You're providing something for somebody so they're not so afraid. Because I mean, like even I get gym intimidation sometimes when it's like an area I don't know, like backs. I don't like to do back. You know that. I'm like, I just don't like to do it. I don't know why.
Back?
Yeah, back really.
back day.
I
Back day's
love
the
back.
best day.
I'm not familiar with the
Yeah,
the
so you're not gonna
machines.
like
I don't
it.
really like it. Like
Yeah.
yet I should
Yeah.
say I've done it, but like I don't love to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People, so it's just, and I hate getting there and not knowing what I'm going to do for a workout. It's so frustrating.
And-
so frustrating.
And if you don't know what you're gonna do, it's less likely you're gonna go.
Yeah.
But if you have a plan, you're more likely to go too.
yeah,
so
because it's so easy then.
Or if
You're
you,
like,
even if you think of it in your head, like as you're on the way there, I'll stop halfway through. So like I have to have like something, even if I show up and I'm like, okay, I know it's back day and I don't have like something written somewhere, I won't do everything. So I'll like literally write it in my car quick if it's back day, like sit in my
Yes.
car, write it down, and then I'll go
Got it.
into the gym.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
But
yeah.
okay, we drew a lot of parallels between us at the beginning. I just want
Yeah.
to, one thing that I want to point out is like Sid and I became friends through this business, but you guys have always been best friends. So complications with starting a business with your best friend, like how has that been? And has there been any, I know you probably haven't shared this, like we know all the fitness stuff now too, but I want to hear like the dirty deeds. Like do you guys fight? Like
Whoa.
how's
There's
it work?
there's never been like a fight.
that's
Okay.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Good.
Like it's also to the point, this is like cheesy, but we're like sisters. We're like family. So it's like we just have so much respect for each other and know each other literally so well that it's like I'll know if she's crabby, she'll know if I'm crabby. Take
We
a
don't
second.
talk in the morning a lot. That's an interesting one. We do not
That's
talk when
smart,
we work
though.
out, you guys. We do not. It's not like we laugh.
No.
Not, maybe a few sentences.
That do
I
you
don't-
literally just pull up next to each other in your matching cars?
Yeah.
And get out in your matching outfits that you could maybe,
Matching
I don't know-
backpacks,
Yeah,
and-
and then you walk in, you don't say anything, you scan your card or whatever, and you're just like, oh, look at each other.
Yeah.
You're up. Hurry
Yes. I'm aerobic. I'm gonna go take a
5,
lap. Okay.
4 sets of 6 to 8. Go.
No, I'll be like, what's next?
up. Yeah, wait. Who writes the workouts? Do you do them together like beforehand?
We follow programs.
Oh, but yours that you've already built though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
know
it's
that
like-
maybe that's an obvious question, but I wasn't
Okay,
sure.
so no fights.
Okay,
have come up.
so yeah, like
have,
no, like
what about
I-
little funny
Tiffs.
arguments you've had? Like, I want to hear about one.
like sometimes, I remember Lo was super stressed with her house.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so she was just like crabby, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Like, I know I know she's stressed, so it's like
You're like,
I'm
are
here
you
to help,
okay right
obviously,
now?
but like, are you?
I love that.
I was like,
But
I
it's
need
not
to
like a
leave now.
fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Like-
that's not a fight. No.
She'll be like, you good?
Yeah,
Like, I'm like, no.
yeah, and
Bye.
like and I think it also helps we're not emotional
Yeah.
I was
or
gonna
sensitive. We're not
No
sensitive at
emotions.
all.
No.
So it's like,
Me
hey,
and Sid are really emotional.
very sensitive, emotional people.
yeah,
That's
not
how I
us.
grew up, though. That's how my sister is.
and
like-
that's not how
It's
our
like-
families are.
Oh, see, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, because so then you guys have the kind of an easy business relation. You know what I mean? Like it's like easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah,
We're like
and-
worried all the
Yeah.
I'm
I
worried.
was-
no.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna say something that like would upset you, and then what? Someone says to me the other day, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you took that to heart. Like you seem so like, like tough on the
Oh.
outside, but like I actually am like very emotional. Like if someone says something that kind of like upsets me, I'll think about it for days.
Sensitive, kind of.
Sensitive. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely
gosh.
No wonder
And
it
I
makes it so
think,
easy to do that. Yeah,
Like
to,
Lo said, we've been doing this since we met.
Yeah.
So it's been our relationship, and it's just more businessy at the end. Of the
Before
day.
the podcast, we asked for no-go topics, and they were like
Feelings.
like no feeling questions. I just thought
we're
it
like,
was
how
so
do you
good.
feel about that? How do you?
That's like,
How is that affecting? Wait, can you guys tell your how you met story? Because I feel like that wasn't. Did you? You didn't say
not that good, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean-
just say but like people like to know this stuff. People, this is what you're gonna know.
Oh.
People are nosy.
Oh.
They like to know more. I'm dead serious. Any story about anybody's life, people are like, let me tell
All
me.
in.
Yes.
all in.
Okay.
I promise.
Go.
Even if you think it's boring.
Okay. Well, here we go.
And tell me how you feel about it.
Good luck. Yeah, no. Okay, so we both went to the University of St. Thomas. We met in 2013. Go Tommies.
When did you graduate?
2017.
Johnny over there.
Oh, I was like, what? The fuck was that? I literally go. She goes, Tommy's. I'm like, okay,
Johnny.
is that a thing? Sorry. I was so disturbed.
I didn't even pay attention to it.
I'm like, we usually just say go Gophers. Skyima.
There's a rivalry.
There's a rivalry there. Okay.
If anyone is, if you're listening,
big time.
if you're listening, you're confused. Jordy went to St. John's and Lo was just give it give
Rivalry.
It's
Rivalry.
struggling. The struggling.
Go Tommies. Anyways,
man.
we graduated in 2017. Is that what you asked?
That's
Seven.
wait,
No,
but you
where
didn't
you
ask.
met.
You didn't say exactly.
Yes. Okay. We met in the freshman dorms called Dowling.
Oh, girl,
We,
that's
Shout out.
Yeah, we lived on 4 South across the hall from each other.
Were you
Wait,
on
so
four?
then what was the first
First.
encounter? What was the first encounter?
Yeah, that I can't tell you that.
Well,
Yeah.
come on, think about it.
I still can't tell you that.
Would you say
We were like
hey,
across the hall from each other.
Do you have any shower shoes I can borrow? And you're like, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking.
No, but I know when we got into fitness together, because that's funny. Can I say it?
What was it?
Okay, I'll say it. Yes. Okay. So her boyfriend at the time was super into fitness, like really into fitness. So we wanted to get into fitness. We said,
I don't know what she's gonna get at.
so we said, can we please take you to lunch and ask you fitness questions? So we took him to the,
that's cute.
we took him to the View, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And we sat him down, and he was older at the time and he was a gopher. Go Gophs.
Go Skyima.
And we asked him fitness questions. How do we get lean? He's stop doing cardio. And how do we do this? You need to read this book. Then you're leaner, stronger. Yeah.
Like
love that
literally
boyfriend.
2014, 2015.
Yeah.
2014
When
probably.
is he coming out with his new book, by the way? 'Cause
It just came out.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it the person who wrote
Like
the
you
book?
can buy
I
it.
need to
Matthews,
read the
yes,
book.
you-
I'll get
Michael
the book.
Matthews.
And
I'll
we
get
do
the
have
book.
it,
It's
and we
him.
have not read it. Really naughty, but we do have it, and I cannot tell you what it's called. But love him as an author.
Can't tell you anything.
Can't tell you anything.
I have it personally. I can't tell you anything. Okay. All right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how we got into fitness, and I think that was our sophomore year.
Yes.
But I can't tell you our first interaction. Love her as best friend, but it's not like we date. Like I don't know her.
Yeah, we're not sure of our first date or
That's
anything.
That's a really cute story, actually, about asking him for fitness.
Yeah, and you
Sit
want to
down, we're at lunch.
I do. And when we started Mini Hustlers, because he's always kind of been our
funny.
fitness, we started a group message with him.
Really?
Yeah, we said, does this deadlift, like, can we post this deadlift? Does it look good?
Really?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was like, yes, no, yes, no.
He'd be like, it's too light. You needed to go up in weight, and then your form will get better. Thanks.
Wait,
Shout out, you know who you are.
You're like, it's my ex.
I'm assuming you're not dating anymore.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. But we're friends.
Yeah. It's been like 6 years probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
probably we're all like, okay now. Yeah.
Yes.
Even playing field now. We're like, all right.
Even
chill,
playing.
chill, chill. Who you
Good,
dating?
good.
Group
Cool.
messages.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, you live with your boyfriend.
I
don't
do.
you?
Yeah.
You just bought a house.
We did buy a house.
How has that
Yeah.
been balancing purchasing a home, having a full-time job, having a full-time hustler hobby that's turning into a job, etc.?
Tough. Not going to sugarcoat it.
No.
Not ideal. I would say the anxiety has never been worse. I don't know if it's all the house is one thing. Like I'm just like, it's a house. That's how I view things. It's kind of a transaction. Like that's kind of how I was raised. But the things going into it, it's like, oh my gosh, I need to call this contractor. I'm like a project manager for my own house.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got to call this painter. Okay, I need to call this contractor. Oh, I need to call this cabinet place. Oh, I need to do this. And then I'm like, oh, but I have to write this caption, you know?
Yeah.
Literally.
So it's been a battle.
Growing up, man.
Yeah, adulting.
Adulting and it's and it's fullest. Holy crap.
I wish I thought it was more fun to like decorate, but I'm not into that. I'm not a decorator. I did hire a decorator.
You did?
And she did everything.
No way.
Yeah, I just clicked purchase.
Okay, I was
And
gonna say because your living room looks freaking bomb.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
didn't
It
do
looks.
that.
It
Thank you
looks
so
lit.
much.
And what were you gonna say?
I was
saw
going to
you.
go down like a long
What?
I was going to talk about how she's like, I keep trying to tell her, like, buying a home is so huge.
Yeah.
Like, that is awesome. And I feel like we fly through life and we never take things in. And so we're trying to do a lot better job at that. But it's because we're so busy and on to the next thing.
We just talked about this in the intro
Really?
for this episode.
It's such a real thing with us.
Yeah.
And
It's
she's
tough.
like, it's just a house. I'm like, no, hold on.
Yeah.
It's a big
Because
deal.
it's just a little part of her life right now because there's so
Yeah.
many other things. But it's a big deal.
you guys are you trying to hold each other accountable more for like just like being like, this is a big deal that we just did this. This is a big deal that we just wrote X.
We
sponsor
used to do
or
that.
something
We
like
tried to take a moment. We have a friend.
Literally
a
saying
moment.
it,
I'm
and then
gonna
we
take
go.
one moment. Okay. We have a friend that always kind of will randomly text us and say, "Hey, take a moment," because we kind of do it to her as
Yeah.
well.
Is it Kellen?
No, it is
Oh,
not
I
Kellen.
was
She's
gonna
always
say-
thinking about the next thing for us.
I know. I was gonna say she's like, oh
Yeah. No, it's our friend Paige Gibson.
yeah,
She owns
yeah.
her own, realtor business, and so we'll text her, "Hey, take a moment, take a moment." She's pretty good at helping us with that.
I like that.
What are you guys most proud of so far?
It's the
Takes a
deep
breath.
stuff. It's the deep
Yeah.
stuff. We don't really
yeah.
go there ever.
That's deep for us. That's
even-
deep.
Is it
Even
okay?
like-
oh,
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Even like your
like
your favorite partnership right now, and then like I would love to hear
Right.
how partnerships work with social
Yeah,
media because
social
I think
media is
a
entertaining.
lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
don't know about the shit. So if we can dive into a little
Oh my
bit of that,
gosh.
that's-
People have
That's
no
like-
idea what goes into that.
I
Tell 'em.
think
let's hear it.
Tell
I
'em.
think
Tell
I
'em, dog.
love.
Tommy, hey, like fuck.
We're just like go first. Oh, sorry,
okay.
Jackson. Okay.
I've said this for like the past 6 months is the partnerships of people in Minneapolis and getting to dabble in like things I would never think. Like we were just at Stock and Spade, who's a restaurant. Like, why us? We're kind of like, why us? Or like Alchemy. We have a really good relationship and partnership with them. The Glow Lounge, like love them, but what we would never think we would be with them. So I think that all like the Minneapolis based
The local
Yeah.
partnerships.
that you
Yeah.
always see, you always went to, but you never thought you'd work with them.
Yeah, I would say Alchemy because before we started Mini Hustlers, I was like, wouldn't it be cool to get like a free workout class? No, seriously. Like, no?
And now we're
Cool.
like, come in whenever you want.
Yeah, and now we have a really, really strong partnership. I mean, we meet with their CMO and we bounce ideas off of each other. And like the fact that we're not only, getting those workout classes, but we be involved in their, help their business is really cool.
So sick.
I'm like,
And you have a history with them. She was an ambassador in college.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I
So she's
remember
came a long ways.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing you at Alchemy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I drank that Kool-Aid like you wouldn't
Oh,
believe.
I didn't.
Oh, boy.
Honey, I coached there.
I went to your first class, Sophie.
oh, really?
Yep. And I remember because some of my guy friends were there, like, she is so hot. I'm like, she is so hot. I'm like, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at Edina.
Yep. Do you still worked at a gym too?
Base camp. Yeah. I was actually going to start coaching again this week, but I unfortunately, developed that. It's a lot. And I developed vocal nodes when I coached. And I would coach one class and my voice would be toast. And I couldn't do my normal job, right? I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything. And it was really frustrating. And
Painful kind of, right?
Painful. And the more vocal therapists I've seen, whatever, said that that's not going to get better. Vocal notes will go down by time, but if you abuse them, and I'll go out on a weekend and the next morning I have no voice at all.
I have vocal nodes too.
Yeah. And and when I saw a video the other day of my voice from a year and a half ago, this is not normal. My voice is really low these days.
Same. And my uncle, I called him and he goes, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Sydney." And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was a little boy. Sorry." I was like, I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, it's not. It's Sydney still. So thank you."
Yeah.
But yeah, they said my vocal cords, they go together like two pieces of strips of I don't know, spaghetti. That's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Mine move at the bottom eighth, and that's it. That's the only piece
You
I
need
use.
if you go all out, then the next step is surgery. And I was
I know.
I love coaching, but I don't think they're going to pay for my surgery. So
Yeah.
So
That's-
maybe not.
And that's why I do think that, this is a whole conversation. We should really get back to the main question about social media. But one more thing about it, I do think that coaches need to they need to learn how to use their voices correctly. And
Their
all of them
diaphragm.
they need to use
Yes.
you need vocal coaches. They need
do.
to pay for voice lessons. It's because I've had issues with my shit too. But okay, back to the social media.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys want to know?
Yeah.
We'll tell you the dirty deets.
Circle back.
You guys probably
Circle
know
back.
a lot. So
No, we actually don't as much. I don't know. I would like to hear more about partnerships and how that works with social. And you get paid per post. You get paid. How do you reach out for?
You don't have to
do
say
they
them
reach
also.
out? Yeah,
We
you
will.
don't say 'em.
you don't-
we're
definitely
open
don't have
book.
to.
And that's what's cool is because I feel like this shit isn't talked about. So that's why.
Yeah,
we kinda
yeah.
wanted to-
And how it comes about, you know what I mean? Start
feel like
process.
We're still learning too, though.
yeah, I listened to a podcast and they were saying I loved this analogy where it was something like you go on Glassdoor, whatever it's called, and you can see what a social media person makes, but an influencer, it's just this black hole.
Is it the dude from Bachelor?
Jason.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Callan told me to
Yes.
listen to that.
I love that
If
shit.
you want to know the ins and outs of social media, they are really blunt, and obviously they are a lot more intense partnerships. We're pretty micro, but listen to I don't know what it's called. You
Yeah,
guys
fuck.
can.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
I can find
Jason,
it.
what's his name? Jason Tarkton. That was so wrong.
Tarktic.
I'll think of it.
Tarktic.
Yeah.
If you type
Continue-
that in.
Continue chatting. I'll figure it out.
Okay. So.
Trading secrets. No.
Oh,
Something
that's
like
No,
that.
that's the other. That's
Is it trading secrets?
Is that Jason from The Bachelor? Because if that's what it is, that would be.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Trading secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, there it
Dear
is.
media production.
Even if you're not an influencer and just want to know what the heck they're up to, there it is. There's all
crazy.
the secrets. But our secrets. So I would say our first partnership happened around 2,000 followers. And it was Paceline. And we thought it was so cool, guys. We had a kickoff call and we were just smiling, interview
In
all
our Minny Hustler hoodies.
Yeah, we were
Cute.
smiling up the wazoo. And we were like, this is awesome. Yeah. Okay. So it started there. It started with the kickoff. And now it's obviously developed. I would say we have had 20 plus partnerships still going or one off. We have never really reached out to anybody. I know a lot of people reach out and that is great, but truly, we don't have the time to. We'd love to. There's some things I could think of, but we don't have the time to. And they all come through our email usually or Instagram DMs. TikTok, we are on TikTok. We actually have a much bigger following on TikTok, but we closed our messages on TikTok fully. because we truly cannot manage it.
Too
And our
much,
hope is that they'll
we
come.
keep ours closed too because
Yeah.
it's just not it.
I didn't even know you could get.
Oh, I
messages
kept.
on
I'm sorry. I kept
TikTok.
that closed. I'm sorry. I kept it closed. There's no fucking way. There's
It's
no
so
way.
hard.
There's 100,000 people on there that want to talk to us. I can't.
No way.
Yes, I'm like it's hard to manage the comments alone. So, so they, long story short, they reach out and they usually want to have a kickoff call that we've seen. They'll run ideas. I mean, you get a little floofy ones. I mean, a normal person probably gets the floofy one. Like, here's some jewelry.
Do you take all those calls then yourself?
There's the kicker. So we actually were reached out to by somebody. I won't use their name just in case here for now. They started their own business. He is out of San Francisco, and reached out to us and we're like, we want to manage your partnerships. We're like, yeah, right. We love that part of it. Like, we love working with the.
Well,
you
and
know?
we're like, we don't have enough. Like, what you're gonna at the time, we're like, are you serious? Like, that's not.
We don't need that.
We don't need that right now. And then like 3 months later, we're like, hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I called that man right back. I go, I need you right now. Can you start tomorrow? So as of probably
Love
2 months ago, we hired an agent. We have
Oh,
an agent
amazing.
now.
That's great.
Yes, and they handle all the kickoff calls and things like that. And then they just come to us with negotiations and like, do you guys want that?
We literally just did something similar, and it's so much better.
It's so
I can't.
much
I thought I could do it.
better.
I thought I was my control freak. I thought I could handle it.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
very
like,
much.
I got
like,
it.
Sid, we can't do it.
I gotta
Yeah.
let go.
That's
Yeah.
one thing is we're so picky on who we
Really
work
picky.
with.
Yeah.
So we thought that we could handle it all to be like, we know who we want to work with. But it's been a lifesaver. But I feel like the little things, this is kind of like a little tip for people that we learned from the podcast is
Oh, yes.
that when someone says, hey, do you want to try these protein bars? We'll send you a pack if you post about it. And we always say, please send, or like feel free to send, but no promises on a post because we only want to share what we genuinely like. And we don't know yet until we try. And businesses are always so okay with that, and they understand. They're always end up sending it, and we're very truthful about it once we get it. So that's a little tip for people.
No, I love that.
Oh, that's cool. So
love
everything you
that.
guys end up putting, I'm like, okay, they actually like this shit.
Yes.
No, that's
Exactly.
good. That actually helps because
Yes.
it's almost like we're really anal about that too. I'm like, no, we're not posting. Nope, we're not doing that. They're not allowed to come to the event. Like, no. And we wouldn't post about it if we didn't like it. But you never know looking to the outside of other people and other
You
accounts. You're like,
don't.
do they like it? I don't know.
It's
Or do
hard.
they
And
have a paid partnership hashtag in the top right-hand corner,
Right.
super high and hidden? You know what I mean?
And when
never
it
know.
comes to that, though, you know, like when we do our paid partnership
Yeah.
posts, we hope that we have been so straightforward and honest with our followers that they're like, okay, they genuinely like them. They're not just doing this for the money.
Absolutely.
How much would you get? Okay, so if you're cool with sharing
Yeah.
prices, so let's say you post about, I know you post about Greens Lot, but that's more of like a, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're like sponsored athletes with them, so
Okay.
we don't like.
Okay.
You're not like
I remember you posted
Michelob. We can talk about that one.
Yeah.
We got paid $900, I think, for that.
See, that is sick.
Yeah.
And
Holy
that,
shit. I love
another
that.
tip, always counter way more than
Oh
what
wait,
yeah,
I think
of
they offered
course.
us 300. We're like, do we counter? And I think we said 900. Like, okay. We're like, oh,
Oh,
dang
dang
it.
I know they're like, fuck, I could have asked for a lot more than that.
What
Yeah.
other people are you partnered with right now? Companies?
Oh boy, there's kind of
Alchemy,
yeah.
Oh
Go
gosh,
Glow.
Liquid IV.
Liquid IV, Power Plate Meals.
Oh gosh.
First Form.
Oh my gosh.
Did we say?
We just did a list of this and it was way too many.
How do you keep
Well-
track of all the?
Well, and it's all so
things that
different,
they
right?
need.
Like we
The
post
partnerships are
monthly for
different.
Alchemy. We post every day for First Form for our like just because we want to, because we believe in that. We post when we're on vacation about Liquid IVs. They're all very different. Like
Interesting.
we'll be invited in
Based
somewhere
on-
to just get their services for free. So we'll just post on our story about that, not a static. It's just all
no, that makes
what
sense.
what we want.
LA Fitness.
LA
That's probably the
Fitness.
funniest
Right,
partnership
yeah.
I've ever had.
LA
Fitness.
You are a partner.
Oh, we are. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
we gotta
I
start
I
getting
did
them stuff,
not know
actually.
that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we don't get like paid. They just cover our membership, which is
love
great,
that.
guys.
I
It
love
is
that.
great. But when they reached out, I almost like pooped my pants. That was the funniest thing. Like I couldn't stop laughing.
They'll put us on their Instagram, and it'll be like,
Wait,
"Oh, LA
cute.
Fitness tagged you." We're like, "Oh no,
Oh,
what's this one
great.
gonna be?"
Good old like fitness. And then people are like, in the comments, it's like, oh, I saw a mice, or like I saw a mouse there today. I'm like, I've seen that there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, well, but I think it's funnier. Have you ever looked at Planet Fitness's page?
No.
They have genius marketing.
I was going to
Just go look
say,
at it.
I've studied their
Just being
marketing in
I was
school.
gonna
Wait.
say, yeah.
Do
Just
we
go look at
dabble?
them.
Do we
Just-
dabble?
No, we
Look
don't.
at
They
it.
have a no clunk. We would be so screwed.
They have a no clunk?
The clunk alarm, if you slam your weights.
Yeah. Oh, no clunk. Okay, yeah.
It's a
Sorry,
great
I thought you meant for
place, but-
social. I'm like, wait.
Oh.
Quick question for you about social.
Yes.
What is your biggest or like best growth tactic? God, I can't talk. I'm really jet lagged, by the way, right
Let
now.
me
Like,
guess.
very jet
Okay, you guys want to guess?
Go.
Consistency.
Yep.
Ayo.
It's
The
literally
eye roll.
posting every single day.
No, I'm like every day. Like, oh, you mean on your feed,
Mhm.
and then every hour on your story,
Yes,
or
to
like
be
at
present.
least awake.
To just
Hour.
be present. Act
How
like you
do
care.
you manage the DMs? Like, is it 50-50? Is it
Whoever sees it first.
We did almost
Oh.
a year ago. We turned on notifications straight to our phone. Before you'd have to go in the app every time, and it's like then we literally lived on the app, like where you can just get a notification. It's like blah 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 liked your message. Like that's not urgent to go in then, but there's no like rhyme or reason for our responses. We just both are in it all the time.
How has your life changed since having to use social media all the time? Is that too deep?
No,
No.
It's okay, Lo. You got
I know.
this.
I'm
You
like
got
deep
it.
breath.
She like takes a deep breath. I heard that.
Because like
But
you
it-
guys
I
are
mean-
like you literally are on it every hour.
Well,
minute.
not. Sometimes we'll do, and we'll be like, okay, I'll have AM, you get PM.
Oh, okay. That's
or
smart.
like
That's not
I'm
every
going
day, but-
MIA for a big meeting. Like
Do not talk to me.
yeah, or like I won't be able to post for the next 2 hours.
I usually only, like, when I'm on it, I'm usually like going to the bathroom. We drink, I don't know if you guys
That's
know
a
that,
big
but we
thing.
drink a lot of water.
Oh, really? Your water bottle is so
Actually,
small.
thirsty.
It's like the size of my
I
head.
kind of want some. But social media has changed. This is just me. I'm very transparent. This is pretty deep. I struggle with my personal life being on it. Even like, I mean, my boyfriend, his name's Mike. He's great. But he's like so used to it now, but it's like almost sad. Like he's used to, like, if we watch a movie, I will be on my phone the whole time. And it's not healthy. I mean, in influencers and the ones that are very consistent, and that's kind of how you grow and how we've grown so fast, it's like, it's kind of messed up and it's actually kind of sad. And it's not that I'm just scrolling, I'm always working, and that isn't the right justification, but that is what I'm doing. So here, for example, we just got back from Vegas, as we talked about, and we took off. It's about a 2 hour and 45-minute flight. Before we took off to the moment we land, I wrote captions the entire time. I did not look up from my phone. I didn't go to the bathroom. I didn't have a sip of water. I didn't have a snack. I literally wrote captions for over 2 hours and 45 minutes, and that's all I did. I did not look up. So I'm working, but it's like,
Yeah.
Getting
that's
ahead.
it's
I think a total different side of this that I'll go off of for our social life. It's like every time we're at a happy hour, at a birthday party, at a wedding, we're posting like the food before and saying where we're at, where it's like, I would never think about that. I'd be with my people and sharing time with them. But love our friends and family to death, because they are the biggest supporters and they
Oh, my
understand,
gosh.
like, oh, do you want me to put my hand here? Oh, do you need the cup here?
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
That's cute.
my
They're
gosh.
so
It's
supportive.
like, oh,
in Vegas, our friends are like, "Ooh,
unbelievable.
I want to film them. I want to film them." And
Yeah.
we're like, "Really? You want to take time out of the pool? Everyone's at the pool drinking." I'm like, "You guys want to do this for us?" Yeah.
So
I mean,
cute.
our friends.
And we
I-
just
gosh.
wrote a caption like, figure out your circle, because if we didn't have that, we would seriously not be where we are. And we would not feel as comfortable sharing our lives, because we'd be like hiding it because we want to be in front of our friends, but they're supporting us while doing it with them. So
Damn.
friends
Have you
are
ever
power of your circle.
thought about setting boundaries though? Like, for example, I mean, like, would a lot change if you on Sundays you weren't allowed to post
right.
on your stories and you had a blank day on Sundays? Like, what would change? Like, why can't you give yourself? I'm honestly
No,
just
really?
like questioning
Yeah.
it, because like I like, for me, like me and Sid, like we have these conversations a lot. Maybe because we are a little more emotional, but I'm like, do not disturb. I can't do straight candid today. Like, it's not happening.
We have those days.
We have
Sometimes I
those
wake
days.
up and I go, I really don't like
And
any
it's like-
hustlers.
Luckily, again, then we have each other. So it's like, or if I'll have a break. This is so sad, but like if I'll have to finish a report, I'll put a timer for 30 minutes only. Like that would be my break, would be 30 minutes.
Yeah, we
From my
thought
phone.
about it. No, we have never talked about it. There's the blunt.
I think you should.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
too. This is when you asked about like one of your proudest moments. Just from being like corporate America, like the fact that we're hiring someone is really cool to me.
Oh,
Like that
didn't
is
even
like
touch on
really
that.
cool. Like that is eye opening that like we get to manage someone.
I would never in a million years.
think that we get to like hire someone, like pay someone to help us. And I think that's really going to help us. I think that's going to lift a lot off my shoulders.
And help us reach more people and help more people, which is the number one goal.
Yeah.
So that's our goal. And then hopefully it will also help take some stuff off of our plate.
You need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
need
You
that.
definitely do.
And what are they going to do for you?
Yeah. So it's going to start with, it's going to be kind of fun. Like I'm like, we were talking about that. We're like, oh, I'd love this job.
Yeah.
I'm a boss.
No,
No.
I would want this job. Like
the side job.
the side, it's the
Oh,
side
yeah,
hustle,
yeah.
side hustle. It's gonna be so fun. We'd send them like all of the supplements, and we want them to come up with like fun protein recipes or things with like
to do,
level
like,
one,
weekly
and then
email
they'll
subscription.
put. So it's someone that's kind of has marketing because I want them
Yeah, yeah,
to be
yeah.
able to put together an email, and they'll manage like emails and things like that, and newsletters and things like that, and then
Love this.
hopefully end up helping with our captions. So we need
Yes.
to hire like a fitness enthusiast.
And honestly,
Copyrighted.
we've talked about people who have been following us for a while and like understand the brand.
Yeah.
And that we're fun, positive, energetic as much as we can.
I can use your voice.
Yes.
to help
Yep.
with the captions.
Yes.
That's what we've dealt with too with the caption issues. Yeah.
Captions.
Like us wanting to have someone help with Instagram, but us also not wanting
Control.
to not let anyone else write their
It's your
captions.
voice. It's your voice.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. I'm like, I wouldn't say that. You know what I mean? Like, even though
Totally.
they
It'll
think
take
that that's
time.
my brand, and that happens, you just have to coach and
Yes.
you're like, I wouldn't usually say that. Like, it's awkward at first, so you're like, it's
Yeah.
good. I promise. It's just not me.
Exactly.
You
So I
know?
think that's really gonna help.
That will totally help.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
excited.
gosh.
Okay.
It's a fun. I know. Honestly, I took
that
a
one's
moment.
big. I'm surprised we haven't said that yet. So thank you.
I think about it since I posted it yesterday.
It's
Yeah.
it's like I can't really believe it. Like we're talking about interviews coming up. I'm like,
We're like, this is
I'm
what we're gonna do
interview-
for the interview. This we're gonna. I'm
Now you're like, hi. I know we sat down. We interviewed Journey. You know what I mean? Like, we were like,
yeah,
yeah.
been through it.
I'm like, okay, hello, how are you? Like, we had to be so proper. I felt like, because I'm like, oh my God, why am I interviewing someone? I'm just like
Right,
a little
yeah.
square.
yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
I don't
my God.
I'm like knocking
forgot.
myself today. I like whack my head over here, whack my head
you're
over
jet
here.
lagged.
Yeah, I am a little jet lagged. Okay, so people had written in some questions, like, and this is just a simple one. And I grabbed only like one or two. I think there's two, but they kind of go together. And it was just like, we call them like hashtag straight candid moments, obviously, but just like questions too that people write in. And people want to know what are healthy snacks that you guys eat, either high in protein or
Love
literally
the
healthy
snacks.
snacks. Literally, it's people
Always.
ask it
Oh, we get it every day.
all the time,
Every day.
all the time. And I would love to hear yours because I'm like,
Want to go for one for
Well,
one?
First, I'll just say
The-
we always direct them to our fuel highlight.
Yeah.
Because everything we eat is in there. So
I will
For people.
also side note say that this person wrote it in and said, I don't want to eat any more hard boiled eggs.
Oh, I
we
don't
never
eat that.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I actually
Okay.
no. I actually kind of want to eat that, but I do
do too.
not want
I
to
like
take
it.
time to make that.
I like them
don't
with
know how.
aioli though only. Like it has,
Aioli?
I dip my hard boiled egg in
Oh,
like an
Do you
aioli.
buy aioli?
I could
Yeah,
see
I do.
that.
Oh, I've
I could-
never.
I have like 7 aiolis in my
If
fridge.
I'm gonna have an egg, it better be drippy.
you
yolk.
love that
Your
yolk
yolk
porn.
porn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
okay,
called
ready?
out. Called out. Okay.
Anyways,
Snack
protein
for
bars.
snack. Okay.
Can I say though,
What?
first form protein bars, like I'm 100% over 110% obsessed with them because
Yeah, they're good.
people say protein bar, it's 10 grams of protein. That's still a good amount of protein, but you can get 20 with the first form. And we always say more protein, the better. So
Stay a full longer. Okay, you got a protein bar.
What did you say under your breath though? People want to hear that.
I don't remember.
You stay fuller longer when you eat more
Oh,
protein.
Yeah, if you eat protein, a lot high protein, you stay fuller longer than just having like a little.
little something.
Yeah, I don't really know what else, but lower protein. Yeah. Okay, my current snack that I'm having right now is those pretzel crisps. We like them a lot when we're on our cut because they're 0 fat. We usually do a little bit lower fat. Pretzel crisps, just the plain, and then we have.
What? What are pretzel crisps?
What?
Are
you kidding?
Freaking
You're
kidding?
kidding.
Are you good? Here,
Like
I'll show you.
pretzels?
No. Yes.
you know.
You know what they are.
They're crisps. Crisps.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah, the little thin ones.
Yes.
Yeah, like this. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Duh. I usually lather those in Nutella.
Okay.
You're good macros.
Oh, that's
for
my
Really?
zero fat. Yeah, it's good.
Lather them.
With what? With what?
Nutella.
No, yeah, that'd be so good.
Oh,
Sometimes
it's
I drip
so
my chocolate
good.
chips
I would
on
eat
it.
it 28 all
One
the time.
person on the mic at a time. It's just going to get crazy.
Yeah, we're going a little crazy.
I don't care. That's fine.
Oh, and then the other thing. So I eat the pretzel crisps, and then I take turkey pepperoni. So not normal pepperoni, turkey pepperoni. The macros are amazing, and you get it in a serving. You get 19, I think.
17.
So I get to eat 17 little pepperoni things, and it's a really fun one. If you dip it in a little salsa, just get a little wet. It's a really easy snack, just to like munch on, and really good macros.
Really good.
Okay, your turn.
I love
You
the
do-
details.
I know.
Your beef stick.
My beef stick. I
Love
eat
a
it
beef
every
stick.
day.
What kind?
First form, 20
Oh,
grams
is
of
it?
protein
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
20 grams. Normal have
And
like
it's so
12.
good. We brought 2 whole things to the bachelorette trip. Everyone was coming in our room and was like, I want a beef stick.
Beef
Boys,
stick.
girls, everyone was like, these are so much better than you think they're going to be.
I love a beef stick. I'm not
fucking
gonna lie.
love beef.
I love
Have
a
you had
beef stick.
chomps? Is that better macros than chomps?
I have never
Chomps
had
is lower
chomps.
protein.
I
I've
think
looked
that's
at
it.
it.
Yeah.
It sucks, but they're
I haven't
so
found
good.
a higher protein.
I think it was 14.
It was like 12, yeah.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
form is 20.
Yeah.
Barbecue is the best flavor if you can try.
They actually keep you pretty full too.
Yeah,
Really?
they're thick.
And easy to travel with.
Hey.
We love a good thick beef stick.
I can't with you.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Those are
Didn't you guys
three.
have one yogurt one? Oh no, sorry. The one I was thinking of is I've always wanted to try. This is one I always watch from afar. The root beer float thing.
Oh my god!
I
I
actually
should have brought
I
some
know.
for you.
Can
Shoot.
you-
That's like our thing.
Oh
I have some?
my, yeah. Well,
Can you help me? I think I
The
tried to order
first
it
form-
and it was like
it is.
out,
It's
sold
sold out right now.
Do you want to explain the root beer? Float?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we visited First Form, and one of our friends was like, "You got to try it." And we're like, "I'd rather just not eat for a day than have root beer float after I just got killed in a workout." And then I tried it, and my life just wrapped around. They had it wrap me around my finger so fast you couldn't
It's
believe
like
it.
so creamy with the right amount of root beer. It's refreshing in the summer. And I think you're talking about the treat where we put it over ice cream.
We
To
put my Halo top.
clarify, it is protein powder that tastes like root beer, correct?
Correct.
Root beer
Okay.
float.
Is it good for you?
Fun.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Is it good
same
for you?
exact macros as all
It's a
other
protein powder.
I know.
It's
yeah, I
way-
know, but you never know with like sugar and the
Right.
flavoring.
There
I
is
don't know.
artificial sweetener in it, but
Oh.
our opinion on artificial sweetener, we don't really
I
care
love
about it.
I
I,
love
I like
artificial
it.
sweetener.
I
Same,
use stevia like
same.
every day.
I was trying to be nice, but
No, I use stevia every day.
Okay,
No, we're
me
good.
too.
No, we're
But
so
no,
good in this.
it's post workout protein, so it's whey isolate that digests fast. Again, 20
lactose
grams.
free.
Oh yeah,
Lactose free.
lactose
Wait,
free.
really?
Yeah, all isolate is because it's
You said it's whey isolate.
way isolate.
Yes.
so
Oh,
I can
didn't know
have
that. I
that.
didn't know first. I didn't put 2 and 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were talking about first form. Sorry. I like literally. Okay. I
okay.
need to go to bed. Like
It's okay.
2 minutes.
Okay.
What? What are you looking at each other for? Why you guys? What,
He's
what are
like-
they laughing at over here? Huh?
Sid's
God
getting made
damn.
fun of.
Yeah, I get made fun of on here. Okay. Hey, yeah, they were laughing at me. Yeah. Hey, St. Thomas. Okay, you guys, I have a straight canon moment that somebody
found
wrote
it.
in. I found one. I didn't find the one I was looking for, but I'm okay with that because I'll find it later. Okay. And this one is an opinion one. So everyone get their opinions ready. We're going to answer this person's question. Okay. Jordy, you ready with the camera? Ready? Let's roll. He's sitting back.
It's
I just
been
wanted to
good.
bug him. I don't know. I just had to say something. All right, here we go. I decided to open Tinder for just fun, and I matched with this guy. We started texting through Snapchat, just joking around and having fun. Then texting started to get more flirty and kind of kinky. We texted back and forth on Monday to Thursday and decided to meet in person on Friday. I was really into him by the text, and I felt like we connected. Okay, so then Friday comes, and he picks me up from home, and he's texting me, and he's like, we're going to spend the night together, and it's going to get spicy. I want to be all over you. And so I was like excited, okay?
This is perfect for mini hustlers. They're going to be like,
They're like, what? No. Okay, so he picks me up, and it was real. He was really, really nervous. Like you can tell he was even shaking when which I thought was kind of cute. We went to his friend's house and started kissing, and we ended up hooking up. But right after we finished hooking up, he looks at me and he says, I'm tired. I don't get upset, but I want to go home, and I want to take you home. And I'm like, what the hell, for real? Like I was in shock. Did I do something wrong? Does he not like me? Like what the hell happened? We never talked after that.
he wants to take her
Her
home.
home.
Took her home.
But like
They hooked
with
up.
him,
Why are they at the
Not-
friend's house?
I thought that
Home.
too.
Yeah.
He wanted to drive her home
They had
and
like a
drop her
party.
off, and
That's
then
what
go
I-
back
I'm
to his
assuming.
he
mean-
wanted to hook up with her. That was his goal, and he did it. And so they're done.
That's literally, sadly, I read it and I was like, that
Ew,
sucks.
what
But
a
literally,
scum.
no,
Well,
but that's people write shit
Tinder
in
sometimes.
Tinder.
He made those expectations though. Like
What'd he say?
They were being spicy before the
Oh,
date.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it too.
Also,
'Cause
if it's
it's
a
like-
first date, and you just got to be careful
If that's not what you want.
If
If that's not what you want, I know, because
True.
it's different if you want that, and
Go
it's
for
you know
it.
what I mean. You like go for it. Heck yeah, have fun.
Totally.
But if someone is like positioning a first date after you've talked for like a week via Snapchat and it's only really been like sexy
Snap
talk,
too, I've heard.
and it's like, hey, do you want to come to my friend's party? Let's get drunk. Like,
That's what
I don't know. It's like, is that really a first date situation, or is that like a, hey, this is my friend, want to get drunk, want to hang out?
Also, stop. Like maybe don't do the Tinder thing anymore. I feel like that we know to use Hinge now as females. Like Tinder, no, it's last year.
It's
Don't
so
do
last
it.
year.
So last
Sounds like
year.
so last year.
So last year. Okay.
Oh,
ladies.
ma'am, you keep stepping on my cord,
I'm
and
so
my head
sorry.
keeps
Oh,
going
man.
like this.
She's like
her
oh,
head.
her
Like,
clip.
I know. I'm like,
She's
God,
just
I'm
getting-
having a hard time. I got
she's-
beat up today.
She's getting whiplashed over
know.
here.
Like, I'm like, oh God.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Do you
And-
guys know what straight candid moments are? By the way, have you've heard?
Yes.
I know what they
being
are.
candid. Yeah.
Yeah,
just being real, man.
Do you guys have any at the
Honest.
top of your mind that has happened the past like couple months? You want a quick share to wrap
Like
this
our-
up?
I
I feel
thought
like
you
it was
shared
a straight
one.
candid
I have
moment.
lots, but they're just like tough. Tough moments. Everyone said, like,
You
what's going to
shared
happen to
one.
Lo today? I'm like, really? That's where we're at.
You shared one that was really bad, I think, at Callan's house one time.
Pooping my
Not that
pants?
you'd- yeah.
Oh yeah. you
Oh my
pooped your
gosh,
pants.
all
Oh,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's very similar to you said. I have
Normal.
very bad digestive issues.
It's so bad.
And when I gotta go, I gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah, I have too many to count. I don't know if you want me to tell you one here.
I think there was one about a park, if I remember correctly. Is this true?
No, the boyfriend's house.
The boyfriend's house. Oh.
Oh,
The ex. Sorry.
yeah, the ex.
Ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Just a quick summary.
If you want. It's kind of long. I'll tell a shorter one. I was driving my friend's brand, and this is a different one. I was in Cali in San Diego. This might be worse.
This one is good.
I was driving my friend to the airport, and I took my friend's brand new BMW. This is so bad. Oh gosh. And I had to go to the bathroom. When I have to go to the bathroom, I have approximately 2 minutes, and then it's done.
She looks at Anne like, you know how long I have.
You know the time. You know
Well,
the time.
that's because I go. I will poop my pants.
Yeah.
And the car, it was kind of like a rich boy car. I don't even know what the gear thing is, but it's like
Stick
Oh
shift.
no,
it's
where
like
you
a-
put park.
But
Oh,
it's like
it's a
yes.
knob.
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
but it's a little bit more complex because it was a cool person car, and I could not figure out how to get it in park. So I'm in San Diego driving. I'm like, I'm literally gonna poop my pants on this guy's brand new car, and I pull into this gas station. I can't figure out how to put it into park, so I literally poop my pants
And I feel
on
like
his car.
At that point, you're so close to getting to the toilet, but you can't. So your mind's like, I'm literally gonna poop my
On his brand new BMW. And then not only did I have to drive another 25 minutes back to his condo where all my friends were with my poop in my pants. And I got out and I got out and I was like, he's going to be so mad. I literally waddled inside.
No, you did not.
Yeah, it is.
You did not.
And I had to, and you know the holes in cars?
No.
Yeah, I had to.
No.
Toothpick the dry poop.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's great.
Yeah.
Are you
that
still
happened.
friends?
So good.
Yeah, he was like,
I didn't.
Thorn a farthouse. You put that in the washer. And so I put it in the washer. Take it out. Throw it away.
Oh,
I was wearing a romper too. I wasn't pants.
She
It was Cali. It was Cali. It was Cali vibes. Oh. Yeah, so that would be my candle. But I've truly probably had. I could have a full hour podcast of things that have happened to me because I cannot control my bowels. But
It is way better.
I thank you. I took an Everlywell test and it told me what I cannot digest, and now I don't really have that problem.
Okay,
Well,
that's great.
well,
It's probably been a few
I'm
months.
so proud of you.
since
I'm so glad
Had
you're
an
not pooping in BMWs and such.
I don't even know if it might have been a
It
Mercedes.
was
Like
probably
I don't
way
even know.
Yeah.
Normalize pooping your pants. You know what?
It happens.
It
Jordan didn't know
happens.
until he did.
Yes.
He
I
did
was,
slip.
I was talking to my boyfriend too, and he was like, I've never pooped my pants. I'm like, what do you mean you never pooped your pants? And then Jordan was saying he never pooped his pants. And I'm like, I got to make this guy poop his pants sometime so he knows what it feels like.
Jordan did finally, and I was like, "Oh, look at that!
Was he sick?
Looky here, yeah." I go, "Interesting." Oh, no, only babies poop their pants, right?
It's
Like,
a shaming at
God
first, and then
damn.
you're like, whatever.
I'm like, whatever.
And do you have a straight cannon moment you want to share?
I thought of one.
Let's hear it.
I love this.
I don't even know it.
Yeah, well, you do, and I wasn't really gonna tell anyone.
Let's hear it. This is when you share this shit.
Wow, this is deep.
Arizona.
Oh God. Okay.
Put
Go.
that mic closer and let's hear it.
So I was in Arizona for my birthday weekend. You know what I'm gonna say?
No, I don't think so.
And I was really lucky to go to these really nice restaurants, really nice bars that had great tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know this.
And so I normally don't drink tequila, but these were going down like water. Like they were great shots. I didn't taste the nasty tequila. So by like the third bar.
This is like 2 weeks ago. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Recent.
Yeah. We go to like on the fourth bar, we're in Old Town. Okay. Bottled blondes. Nothing good happens there. Okay. I'm so confident about my tequila shots all night. I go straight up to the bar.
Oh, God.
I'm like,
I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you do.
2 shots of tequila, vodka soda, which I don't know why I got the vodka sodas. But anyways, give us the 2 tequila shots of straight rail, right? Because we're at Bottled Blondes. I take it instantly. I'm like
Projectile.
gagging, trying to wash it down with my vodka soda. You guys threw up on the bar.
No.
On the bar top. So
You're
this
that
is
girl.
me.
That
This
girl.
is me this is my cup. I'm like this, trying to get it off of the.
Stop it right.
Scraping
Like,
it
are we in
out.
college? Are we in
And
college?
my friend doesn't see. I'm like, look, I just puked on the bar. I just puked on the bar, and I'm trying to get it off. Luckily, it was just the
shot.
shot, but we had a huge like 6-course dinner before that, and so it gets worse.
Girls gotta eat.
I'm scraping it off. We act like nothing happens. We go start dancing. Okay.
She ain't calling it a night yet.
No.
My friend looks at me and goes, "What's in your drink? It's red. It is red." In my white vodka cup.
A chunk of
I immediately set it down. I look up, the bartender's like, "She's out. She's out." So we continue to go to the next bar. Like,
I
Riot
get a snap.
House.
I just projectiled on a bar. Huh? I'm like, that's not casual.
I
go,
you guys rally.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I go, you good though?
Yeah, like I've definitely had more drunk times. It was just that tequila shot. I am going to gag thinking about
Oh my God, you're making my eyes water even thinking about this.
Really a college story.
I took a video, but it cut
I
right
don't
before
wanna
I
see
puked.
it.
But you can see me like, oh shit. Oh. Right before.
That's a good one.
That whole story, Sid is grabbing me like,
Oh my
she's grabbing me.
Tequila.
And I've been to
being vulnerable
You
and
guys.
sharing.
Yeah, well, we really
no
let loose.
feelings. No feelings. Say who?
I don't really
Come
think
on.
that's feelings. That's me pooping my pants.
Yeah.
I'm emotional about that.
Oh, okay.
That's my
Because you
feels.
have the issues too.
You guys are hilarious. You're so fun. This is so
You're so
fun.
fun.
You guys
You're
are
so
the
fun.
best.
I want to go out and take some
Tommies.
tequila shots with
Yeah.
y'all.
Well, party.
We should have a night out.
Maybe like
That'd
a
be
month.
drama.
I'm not ready right now.
I think you
Just
got
no
about 2
real-
weeks until
Yeah.
we cut, unfortunately.
Okay, so we have
For
to do
sure.
it soon.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got 2 weeks.
Okay, we have 2 weeks. That's fine. That's fine. We
You can
make
rally.
plenty of
So
time.
can you drink on your cut at all? Just not excessive?
Yeah, and like right now, while like I enjoy wine, but she doesn't. But like, if I'm just not gonna do wine throughout the night or throughout the week.
I'm just not going to do wine every
We got issues.
I'm like, yeah,
She
okay.
wakes up in the middle of the night.
Your water's fine.
So thirsty.
Go bedside steam.
Ew.
Where's my wine? Can't see with the lights off.
She has the bottle.
I got my phone.
Anyways, yeah,
I've
I'll
got
drink,
my face
but,
washed. Where the hell's my wine cup?
Yeah.
but in moderation, and
It'll be different.
like
Okay,
if there's
it'll look
a
different.
wedding, like I'm gonna drink at a wedding, but not probably at our friends, just random happy hours.
Yeah, that's good.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
occasions.
Guys, thank you for being real. Thank you for like opening up about your behind the scenes stuff because that's hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's stuff we don't think about every day, but it happens every day. And being vulnerable and having straight candid moments. My heart is full. Plug yourselves, will you please? Tell the crew who you are. What's going on?
Shout
Where
out
they can find you.
Minny Hustlers on TikTok and Instagram.
And www.minihustlers.com.
I thought you were going to go with the email at that point.
It's all Mini Hustlers. It'll pop up. Yeah. We got some fun things coming. Our cut will be really fun to watch. People love watching that kind of stuff, I
What's
think.
one thing that
transformation.
listeners can look forward to in the next?
You know
let's
it.
say
A
6
couple.
months?
We got a new little guide coming out
All
Fun.
right.
to go hand in hand with our cut, and then merch within the next couple months. Big merch drop, and then our new marketing assistant position.
Yeah.
I'm
We haven't
forgetting
shared
one.
that yet. We need to do that tonight.
Yeah.
We'll
Like
share
it's
it.
open or you hired someone already? You mean
It's open.
It's
Oh my
it
God,
just
that's
opened. It just opened. We haven't posted about
We're
it
gonna
yet.
This
put it
will
on our
drop
story.
on Thursday. So by the time people listen, will it be open for
Yes.
applications?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's a fun role.
Exciting.
Yes.
I'm proud
Thank
of you
guys.
guys. I'm proud of you guys.
I'm proud of you guys.
It's fun to watch you grow too, because it's like
Yeah,
we're
right
like
back
your
at ya.
friends too. So we're like, what? We're
What are
like,
they
get to watch
doing?
on the side. We're like, oh my God, it's so cool.
I know.
We're proud of you guys.
We're proud of you.
Seriously.
Same to you guys.
We've got things that we can learn a lot from you guys, like a lot.
And
And we're like, we need to take from you guys and we're going to run with it because we need
Yeah.
to. Yeah. We need to be better about being a little bit less emotional.
boss moves. It's fine.
I'm like, oh my God, someone commented on the photo. They didn't like it.
Oh gosh.
We're like, did you see
Oh,
that? We're like,
that's-
did you see that one TikTok comment?
Oh no,
He
you
said
guys.
that
we're laughing.
We get
rude.
bullied so hard. If you guys want a good laugh, go to our TikToks and watch people bully us.
Oh my
Seriously,
God.
if you have any time, any
I
free
might
time.
have to after.
Yeah. Oh,
We get
put
it.
on
We
some
get that
makeup.
shit.
Are you swollen? I'm like, yeah, honestly.
all that to go lift 10 pounds.
Are you serious?
Oh gosh, we get just ridiculed. I love it.
It's hilarious.
I know.
We get ridiculed
Fucking
as well too,
TikTok,
but we do it
though.
on purpose. We
You
grab
gotta
the stuff
laugh
that'll
about
piss them
those
off
moments.
anyway.
Yes.
Oh Lord. You guys at Straight Candid Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, go find us at Straight Candid. Straight Candid. Wait, what? What's our email? I'm like really having a hard time. You guys, hold on. Let me look in the map. I mean the time. You guys, are you good? It's almost 3 a.m. where I was yesterday. Okay, I'm having.
Look at the
Can you take it away? Can you take it away? Take it away.
I'm done laughing. You can follow us at Straight Candid Podcast. You can send us an email, straightcandidpodcast@gmail.com. For your Straight Candid stories, shoot them our way. And other than that, I think we'll see you next week.
We all gotta go.
Sam. Thanks, Lo. Thank you guys.
you.
Appreciate you guys coming on.
Yes.
And we
love-
got
Oh,
Dirty Dude in the house.
Ayo,
We got
dirty.
2 more weeks with Dirty Dude, you guys.
I've heard
I
you're going
know.
somewhere.
He's going to Vienna.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds tough.
He's going to go play some
Wow.
football. Americano.
Look.
You just gotta be done, I think.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call
I love
it
you
night.
guys so
Call it
much.
night. All right. Goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Yay.